this is exactly how you're going to actually read more in 2025. You're not gonna like this answer, but the key, the absolute key to reading more this year is doing less. Now, I'm about to break down how I'm gonna do less so I can read more to help you, because I'm not calling you out, I'm really calling myself out. And I have really exciting news, especially for my MVPs who have been subscribed and watch my videos regularly. I have the most exciting news for you. Oh baby, what you doing? Oh no. You're gonna hear some kerfuffle because my dog just found a cardboard box and he's gonna rip it apart for fun. And I'm not gonna stop his satisfaction. It's exciting news nonetheless, but it proves my point of doing less will actually help you achieve your goals. If you're like me, you might have a vision board and you might be like, I want to do X and Y and Z and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J, K, blah, blah, blah. All the things. I have eliminated so many focus points for my year. I keep writing in all of my planners, write this screenplay, take this class, increase your income, start narrating audiobooks. All these quests, all these journeys that require so much effort to start, maintain, and then maintain for at least calendar year to see any sort of progress, skill development, some income back from all the energy you're putting out. And you know what? I've finally decided enough is enough. I'm tired of pouring my heart out into all these little things and doing a bunch of things poorly, to be honest. In my opinion, I'll be doing things poorly. I'm sure you're doing better than I, but I'm focused on 2 things this quarter, and mind you, neither of them is reading. What helped me get really clear on my goals was this one important phrase. I am focused on what is most important to me. You might be like, girl, what is most important to you? My acting career. First and foremost, this is what is most important to me. This is the lifestyle I'm trying to manifest, but first things first, I have to pour all my energy and investment into an acting career, and that will fund my later lifestyle. It's mine, girl. Gotta write little reminders, you know. So I figured out the quest for my first quarter, new headshots I already got, a new dramatic demo scene, a tape that actors have to show their acting skills. I wrote down in great detail why this is so important to me. So you might be like, yo Jess, so how's that gonna help me read more? Like, so you're figuring out your career, your whatever. Here comes the hard part. Come down to the ground with me. Obviously, I love reading, so I don't want to stop reading, and I still need to take care of my health, and a part of health, besides like movement, diets, sleep, is self-care, relaxation, rest. A lot of important stuff, you know, we can't skip out. And a huge part of that is reading for me, and I have said for many years, oh, I'm gonna read 100 books. Oh, I'm gonna read 100. No more trying to read 100 books. I think simply reading 1 book a week for myself is manageable and keeping reading fun and exciting. So here in today's video, we are gonna pick my February TBR together because I have to challenge myself to only pick 4 books. You and we are going to do less to achieve more. And you know why? In freaking January, I started like 6 books and I only finished how many? Guess in the comments how many books I finished. You probably guessed too high. It was 1. 1 singular book. You know why? I was focused on my goal and I had no systems in place to actually read more, which we're also going to get into in this video towards the end, how to make reading fun. First and foremost, do less. So right now, I'm gonna focus on that. Step 1, do less. I'm gonna pick out my TBR. I'm not gonna go back and forth on, well, what do I want to read? What do I want to read? Blah, blah, blah. Because the other day I was doing that. I was pulling books off my shelves and I had like 12 books. And to commiserate, I'm going to talk to you about all the books that I really wish I could read for February, because February is my favorite month of the year. It is my birthday month. It is Black History Month. It's just Valentine's Day. It's a loving, love month of love. So it's here for me, and I wish I did like YouTube full time so I could just be cranking out daily videos, because that would be my February every year. Maybe I'll get there in a little bit. Who knows? But right now, at this very moment, girl, I cannot. I wish I could. I'm trying to just pick it back into a weekly upload. In December, I was on a roll. In January, I kind of hit a little stupid, but we're getting back on it. Okay, let's TBR, talk it out. Oh god, no, there's too many books. How am I supposed to only pick 4? It's just too hard. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna show you all the books that I want to read this month. And technically, my goal, just read 1 book a week. That would be so beautiful. Currently, I'm reading Emily Wilde's Map of the Other Lands, which is the 2nd installment of the Emily Wilde series. I don't know if that's what the series is called, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm reading it with my little eyeballs every time I get on the bus, so I'm only about 150 pages in. Very much enjoying it. The 3rd installment comes in the 11th of this month. So fucking hyped. Get my fantasy romance in, you know? And then I have a nonfiction that I'm reading. It's Get Good with Money by Tiffany Ellis. I am actually very excited for this. Your girl really needs to get good with her money. And I do want to start reading a nonfiction along with fiction every week, even though I know I won't finish the nonfiction within the week. But this is high priority, because as money is coming in, and I'll talk about a new job at the end of the video for exciting news. But as money is coming in, I want to figure out a way to not just have it immediately exit my hands. I am trying to invest in my career, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to be living in a world where rent is stressing me out every month, you know? So, we're trying to get the money tied down. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't know why. I know why I'm so excited. The good news, but I digress. Let's simplify my February by figuring out what to read, so that way I don't get stuck on being like, what? Oh no, don't fall. Ah. That way I don't get stuck on being like, I don't know what to choose, and then ending up reading nothing and scrolling on my phone instead. So let's dive into quick rapid fire of all the books that I would love to read this month. I pulled them out. I was so excited. I wrote down a whole like 12 videos in February idea, blah blah blah. I'm doing less. It's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry, but I wish I could. One day. First we have When They Call You a Terrorist. This is a memoir about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I've had it for so long, and I keep putting it on my TBR. So I'm gonna put this as a high priority. I really want to read. I have I Know Why the Cage Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. I have never read Maya Angelou. I know, right? Take my black card. I feel like I also have to put this in a high priority, but I also don't want to put every single book in a high priority. And I have a few classics in here that I want to mention. So I think maybe I'll pick one classic. Next, I have Small Worlds, which is the same author who wrote Open Water, who I really loved. Caleb Azuma Nelson. And the writing, delicious, scrumptious. The detail, the rhythm, the beat, it was so good. And this is going to talk about, I believe, faith in music a lot. A musician who's like questioning their faith. I don't know too much about this besides the fact that the writing alone gonna be 5 stars. This next one is not a high priority, but I kind of have high expectations for it. The author of 7 Days in June, Tia Williams, came out with another book, A Love Song for Ricky Wilde, which I don't know, man. Tia Williams' other book, besides 7 Days in June, I gave it a try and I didn't enjoy it as much, so... But then I think it'd be really fun to read this for like Valentine's Day. A little cute little love story. And I don't know, she hit so hard with the 7 Days of June. I just don't know if anything could ever come close. But I think I need to give her another chance. Oh! Dude, like all of these books I want to read so bad. This has been on my TBR for forever. I've read 30% of it. I've enjoyed it. But for some reason, I keep putting it down and picking up other books. It's probably because I'm doing too much. I have too much on my plate. And then I just don't complete tasks. And I do them poorly, which sucks. And I'm trying to fix that. But I have The Water Dancer. I know I'm going to enjoy this book. It's so good. But it is a large, hefty book. And it talks a lot about serious topics. So, is this the year that I read it? Another classic. A modern classic. I guess Maya Angelou is also a modern classic as well. We have Parable of the Sorrow. We have Parable of the Sorrow by Octavia Butler. And I just know she predicts the future. Literally, this book is about the present, 2025, when she wrote this probably in what? 1993 is when it was published. The earliest copyright date here. So in the 90s. Imagine writing 30 years into the future, this gonna happen and it's accurate. Ooh, scary. The next classic is Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. This one is really short. Kind of like this one. These two are pretty short, so I'm kind of thinking it's gonna be in between these two to pick a classic, to be honest. Go Tell It on the Mountain by James Baldwin. Just another prolific author that I have never read from. Shame. I have Homegoing, a cute generational story. I really would love to read this. I have this really cute girl group book. It's called Brown Girls. It just seems so fun, probably so relatable to me as a black woman, a young woman trying to navigate her life. Okay, these next three, I can't pick this stack because it's a series and it's a trilogy and I've been dying to finish this trilogy. But I guess I can't do it this month because I only have 4 books, and if these 3 took up all, like, that's the majority of my spots, then I could have one classic on top of this, and I don't think that would itch my brain enough. Such a good series. I just haven't read the last one, which, oh yeah, Black Girls Must Have It All. I have reread the first one and the second one before. Love this series so much. It started off self-published and then got traditionally published and got new covers. It is so amazing. I highly recommend for anyone who's looking to support Black lit, please check out this series. Contemporary, has a bit of romance, but really focuses on self-discovery, development, tackling hard issues like how to get into the dating and professional realms, like how do you take all your needs seriously and how to progress in life and feel good about yourself when everything just feels so against you, and especially as a black woman in a profession like journalism. Okay, last book we got Come and Get It, and this is by the same author who wrote Such a Fun Age. Such a Fun Age is such a phenomenal book about being lost in the world and finding your own way. Oh my god, I have to blow my nose. I apologize. If you can hear how sick I am, I know, I hate it too. I'm so sorry. Oh my god, I realized I didn't even mention any of the YA lit that I want to read. I have The Life I'm In by Sharon G. Flake. I really love this author. I have Fire in the Streets by Kekla Magoon. Also love this author. I have a few YAs scattered around that I really also want to read. If we actually want to read more and accomplish more, I need to make a small little list, stick to it. My days off, I'm like, cool, bang, I'm gonna read this book this week. Next week I'm gonna read that. Have it all ironed out. I'm so excited and full of so much joy for all of these books. So none of these are wrong choices. I just need to make the choice. And it's hard. I'm literally like looking at my little spread. Okay, here's the spread and some shoes. I'm thinking I'm gonna grab a classic and a non-fiction. So I definitely think When They Call You a Terrorist is a must. Think classic-wise. I know. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with Maya Angelou. Like, I have to read Maya Angelou. Like there's no excuse. Now comes the hard part. And this would be also fun for Valentine's Day because it does have a heavy romance focus, but I don't think I want to do these three just because I want to give them more time. I won't be reading James Baldwin this month. This is a long book, so I don't know if I want to do this now. Got some sci-fi. I'm most excited for, honestly, this one. So I think this will be my contemporary pick. And it's probably focused a little bit on romance, if I'm correct. His first book had a lot of discussion on romance and self-love, which both are important. So I have 3 now. I'm allowed 1 more. Like Parable of the Sorrow Oak, right? Right? But this is also a duology. This is probably going to seem so random. I'm going to choose a love song for Ricky Wilde, mostly because I want something fun and easy to read this month. Though I really, really want to read this, and I have all of this year. It's literally just February. I have the rest of this year to read it. I have time. I just wanted something a little bit more easy breezy to fly through. And I think these are all kind of small and easily digestible. That is the TBR stack. Something small, totally manageable, and I can do videos on each book on my day off. Try and just read a book and enjoy my time. And in between all that, I have the books that I read for growth, which I'm allowing myself all month to read this nonfiction. And then this one, I have no deadline to finish this. I'm just going to be reading her probably on the bus. So, now that we have our focus, just these 4, this is an attainable pile to read. Like, it's small, it's cute, she packs a punch. Now, how do we make it fun? Most of y'all probably know, just like diet and exercise, if it's not fun, you're not gonna do it. So how can we make reading more fun? And we literally, in this modern age, have to make it more fun than being on our phone. And today, I'll be honest with you. Oh, I forgot another book that I wanted to mention. People Person by Candace Carter Williams. Another fiction I want to read. I'll get to you. I'm so sorry. Okay, I needed to sit down for a little bit. So now we have to make this more fun than being on our phone, which I feel you. Right now, I have lots of energy because I have some really exciting news and I'm really excited for this month. But obviously, if you're not in that same mental space, it can be really hard to be like, let me read a book. I'm in such a good mood. It might be tough. So I either make it fun by adding something fun and fulfilling to the reading process, or make it simple. So for me, nonfiction is really hard. So I decided to read this while I'm on the bus to work, which is like a 20-minute bus ride. I've read maybe 30 pages. I've only just started today. So I read probably like 15 pages to work and then 15 back. And I'm going to do that all this month. Super simple, super attainable, and I also really love the fact that this writing style is good. I might do a monthly wrap-up depending on if because I am going to do my goal. I'm going to read these books. So look out for a monthly wrap-up of this because I think this is going to have a lot of good tips on budgeting and actually getting good with money because I'm tired of being broke. That is a simple approach. Habit stacking, so obviously I take the bus and I have to wait for the bus, get on the bus, ride. I might as well be doing something, and if it's not reading a book, it could be listening to an audiobook. I'm not going to say that you need to be listening to an audiobook every second of every day. That is not fun. That does not sound relaxing. But what is nice is to always have the option. So I try to at least carry the book with me for most events. If I'm stepping out to even just grocery shop or take a walk, I'm gonna bring my book because you know what? I might find a nice little bench in the sun and read 10 pages. Because this is the year where we progress and we push through our goals without beating ourselves up. It's like, no, if I read 10 pages today, gold effing star. Another way to make it fun is, it's been a long work day. I'm gonna pour myself a little glass of wine. I'm gonna put on some music, some cozy lighting, and I'm gonna continue reading. And I think I'm actually gonna keep reading this because For some reason, I'm actually very much into this. I think it's just because I'm so excited and full of energy. My next videos will be about these 4. Which one do you think I should read first? But yeah, I just finished work. I'm gonna pour myself a glass of wine. I'm gonna get cozy. I'm gonna light a candle. I'm gonna put on some music. And I'm gonna tell you my great news that I'm so excited about. But hopefully this helps you actually read more, because I feel like we can be accountability buddies. Don't just watch this video and click out. We are holding each other accountable. You, after this video ends, make your little February TBR. Keep it realistic. If you are focused this year on getting your finances together, don't make it a goal to read 100 books a year if that's not what you normally do naturally. If you naturally read 1 book a month, like, maybe push yourself to doing 2 books a month. And let's be accountability buddies. Let's figure out a way to get reading in every day. And for me, I'm gonna try and get in a little bit of reading every night and while I'm on the bus. That's my little goal. So I finished dinner, I watched a little TV, I'm gonna unwind. And not every night I'm gonna do a glass of wine. That don't sound like a good habit to start. But tonight, because we're celebrating, I got a little sangria. Let's get to celebrating. Turn on some mood lighting. Ooh. I got my little drink, and I'm gonna play some music. Get into my cozy little corner. I'm like watching this fire. I really need to move the things around so that it's not close to anything that could catch fire. It's like, but I want the candle in the shot. It's like, not worth burning your house. Flammable, not too close, but it's like, it's near my books, but not that near. Okay, calm down. Oh my god, camera, can you help me? Like, why are you being difficult? Okay, friends, so since you stayed to the end of this video, let me know if it was helpful. It's been really profoundly eye-opening to me to really focus on doing less, because within the last month, I've booked my first acting role in a SAG feature film. I'm so excited to share this with you. Obviously, I can't tell you what project, but I'm so excited. I'm gonna be on set 2 days next month. I guess this month. Oh my god, it's already February. And it's so enthralling because I've been working for this for 8 years. If I'm honest, all the student films, all the commercials, and I did audition for the lead role in this film, and I didn't get the lead role, but they liked me so much they offered me a different role. And I can't say again what movie just yet, but as soon as it comes out, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be on set next Friday. Literally, I feel like this is life-changing and life-opening. And I could look at it as like it took me 8 years to get a part in a movie, a small little part in a movie, and it's like, it took so much blood, sweat, and tears to get here, and it's so, it's just so profound that the second I wrote down this quest on my wall, and it was like, acting is the most important thing. This is the thing I think I'm on this earth for. This is what I'm going to focus on. I love reading. I care about my exercise and my diet and just living a healthy and fun lifestyle, having friends, going out, all that stuff. But in my life, I have stories I want to tell, and I want to be a part of movies. That is my big, big dream. And last month, I was putting so much energy into it. I literally put $800 into new headshots. I'm going to be spending this next month working on a dramatic scene. I showed you my little quest for my acting stuff. And I now have the energy to do that, to focus, because I have a part-time job that is paying the bills. It's really wild. I'm just like so filled with love and gratitude right now. I'm just so fortunate. But really, really ask yourself, what is most important to you? And focus on that. If what's most important to you is building a booktube channel or a book talk or what have you, please figure out a way to schedule it into your day. Actually, let me show you. Hold the phone. Let me show you what I've been doing. This is a very late time in the year to talk about New Year's resolutions and goals, but I've been doing the ideal week for the last few weeks. If you can see, I have most of my work shifts scheduled, so I work about 6 times 5, 30 hours a week, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you think about it, it is 6 hours without a break. I don't get a 15. I don't think that's legal in California, but somehow they've got us doing this. And I'm on my feet, carrying heavy plates, lifting heavy things, running around. It's a lot of physical labor for 6 hours to do. So 30 hours doesn't seem like a lot, but it feels like so much more. But working on my ideal week of waking up at the same time every day, going to bed at the same time every day, and then focus on one important thing each day, like acting or YouTube. This ideal week actually is from the time when I was thinking about doing 12 videos in the month of February. I was like, I could film 3 videos a week, no problem. I'll just have to film on days that I work, so that way I stay motivated, blah, 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 blah. Nah, I was not doing less. I was not planning for the lazy Jess that I am, because I'm lazy, and I accept that. I want a life of ease and comfort. Let me grab my sangria again so I really soak in this moment, because I want to live my best life. And I just booked a movie after years of hard work. Cheers, man. Cheers. What do you have to celebrate? Please comment it down below, because I want to celebrate all of y'all. Also, celebrate freaking, we hit, like, was it 11K the other day? Out of nowhere? Subscribers? Crazy. Like, I wish I could be a full-time YouTuber, but honestly, it's more stressful than being an actor. Because at least being an actor, I can justify, oh, people don't want me for the role. There's someone else out there for the role. YouTube, I'm like, guys, like, just post the video, watch it. It's crazy. It stresses me out. And to make money off of it, too, I don't think I could. YouTube is for fun for me, and I'm so excited to share my journey with you guys, share books that I've read. I just feel so grateful that I booked this project. I'm gonna be maybe possibly working with some really, really cool actors. I'm just really grateful, and I'm so happy because I think my focus is aligned with where I really want to be in life. I have the job that I do the bare minimum at because I want to focus on my creative passion. And it's a job where I can finally invest a little into my career. And by a little, I mean a lot. $800 for headshots. Ugh. Disgusting, but also, like, check out this headshot. And this one. Let's just show you a couple. She cute! Book her! Hey, Netflix, where you at? Let's go. Hook me up. HBO? Book to movie adaptation? I am still very salty. I never got to audition for Children of Blood and Bone. They already announced the cast. They're already filming, and I didn't get to audition, and I was trying to manifest that all last year. But I wasn't manifesting right because I was doing too much. Because I was financially not in a good place last year. I went through like 5 jobs last year trying to pay rent. And now that I can pay rent, y'all, really doing less is key. Figure out how to be healthy, move your body, eat right, sleep well. Figure out how to pay for the lifestyle you want, or even just pay for the lifestyle you are currently living. Because we so much of life we are relying on credit cards, friends. Life is just hard, so you really gotta figure out that foundation first. So I'm gonna keep working on my ideal week, working on reading a few nights and relaxing a few other nights, maybe watching TV. Ooh. Sorry, your girl got a cough. I will edit out all my coughs, man. But you might be like, ooh, she started crying real hard. My dang cold isn't gone yet. I'm gonna wrap this up. So grateful for you. So grateful for my life. So grateful that I'm focused on what's important to me. And I'm treating every day like the gift that it is. Because there's so much happening in this world that I wish I could change and help and be part of. And I will, in my own way, and by impacting positivity around me. I am doing my best. And I hope to give back more monetarily when I have the means to. And I feel like I'm getting there. I'm getting close. So, I'm grateful for you. If no one said that today, I'm so happy you are here. And you are who you are. And you are on the journey you're on. And it's a hard but beautiful journey, I hope. Okay, I will see you in next week's video where I read one of these 4 books, and I'll keep updating you on the things. Love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get to reading.